what to say. It's feeling like me season right now. I feel so bad for anybody who doesn't fuck with me. Mute me, block me, whatever you need to do, because it's the me season right now.
Hi guys, welcome to Trina, Butterfly, and Beliefs. I've been trying to do this video like 7 damn times, no goddamn lie. Every time I do this video, somebody calling me, somebody coming in here, it was always something every time I get to the main part of the damn video. So I'm gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again, whatever. But today I want to talk about abuse. A lot of people feel like just being hit in a relationship is abuse. No. You have mental abuse. You have physical abuse. You have emotional abuse. I was over here thinking like, which other one? Okay, yes, you have emotional abuse. Okay? So, me personally, I have been in all of them. All of them. Okay? I have been the abuser, and I have been abused. Oh, you have sexual abuse too. When you are forced to have sex with your man and you don't want to have sex, that is abuse. Okay? Yes, that is. But yes. My lips are dry, y'all. No, I'm just playing. There we go. Anyways, but yes. I was the abuser and I was being abused. With my kid's father, I was the abuser. Seriously, like, he had a mouth on him. And he used to say some slick ass shit. And I told y'all in the last video that I was a fighter. So, I didn't know how to say slick stuff like that back then. I just knew how to fucking fight, okay? So, I used to just bink his ass. That's it. But we ain't do it every day. It wasn't an everyday thing. I ain't gonna say it was one of those. Because you have them type of abuse where it's every other day. I'm telling you. But it wasn't that. Then when I left him, I jumped into another relationship, which I should not have done. Never get out a relationship and just jump into another relationship. No. Get to know yourself, learn yourself, love yourself. Don't do that, because you're still dealing with what you went through in that last relationship, and then you carrying it on to the next relationship, which is a lot. So, and then you're trying to build something new on top of old. That's shit too much. Get to know yourself, learn yourself, love yourself, okay? So I got into that relationship, and we was only dating maybe 3 months or whatnot, and then he wound up moving in with me a couple of months later. I shouldn't have done that. Should not done that at all. I shouldn't have not done that. But he moved in with me. And when he moved in with me, the first sign was, first of all, I ain't even had no sign because we was cool. It was an all of a sudden thing. And we happened to be going out one night, driving down the road, going out. He, let me see your phone. I want to put on a radio station. He on my phone, and he sees a message, an old message from an old guy friend, who I was talking to when I was in my relationship with my husband. And he got mad, and in the midst of me driving, he slapped the shit out of me. The shit. My motherfucking cheek on this side, went to that motherfucking window on that side, came back, and I didn't understand what happened. Should left his ass down. And it was shocking to me because, like I said, I was a fighter. So you can let him hit you like that? Yep. Because I ain't never been slapped before like that. So I knew I should have left that situation alone then. And then it was like, every time I forgave him, the worse it got. I was praying to God, like, he will fight me over anything. He will fight me because he felt like I didn't cook dinner right. Now, remind you, this man didn't have a job. It's all, you know what I noticed? The main abusers is always a man that don't work, that ain't got shit going for himself. Even with a woman. They ain't never got nothing going for themselves. They don't work. They just there, taking up oxygen. Sucking that shit up. Energy and oxygen, okay? And he didn't work, nothing. I was running a business, all that. And he was beating my ass. Now, my husband, his abuse was taking things from me. Like, money-wise. Like, oh, I ain't gonna pay your phone bill this week type shit. Like, he did shit like that. He was the main reason what made me always want to keep a job. Because you ain't never finna take nothing from me. Like, I stayed with my husband the longest. But the other relationship, that abuser, oh, baby, I was in that relationship for all of 8 months. Got the fuck up out of that. I felt like enough in that bitch. Well, this man beat me so bad where I had the black eye swollen. Mama crying. Family really want to kill him. Should have left his ass alone then. Still didn't leave his ass alone. Like, I didn't know what the fuck it was. Nigga didn't have no job. Nigga didn't do shit, but he will beat my ass and I didn't leave his ass alone. Like, what's like, but us as women, we be so stuck on trying to fix a person. And you can't fix nobody that ain't never meant to be fixed. He was way broken before he even got with you. So you trying to fix something that was way broken before you, before anybody. That can't be fixed, baby. He don't need to be with that person. And I learned that. When I got out of that abusive relationship, I told that man mama, I told her it started with you as a mother. I said, because the way your son is, he hate women. Like, he was abusive, y'all. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't care if my mama was home. He didn't care if my business was open and had customers. He didn't give a fuck. I honestly felt like if I would have stayed with him, y'all ass probably would have seen me on one of them damn shows. And I'm thanking God, like, when it came to him, it was like I don't know. It was something about when it came to him, like, God was really by my side. He wasn't playing with that nigga. When I honestly left him and I lost a lot with him. And it was like, you either gotta let this man go or you don't get the help. So I had to make a choice. I dropped that nigga back off where the fuck I got him from. I promise y'all, like, people feel like being in an abusive relationship, they can't get out. You can get out. It's a mindset, and you be in an abusive relationship so long, your mind is stuck. And you so scared of what you can do. But when you really put your mind to it and snap back into reality, like, nigga, this nigga can't do what? I had to snap back to myself like, you used to beat bitches' ass. And you letting this skinny ass nigga fuck you up. If you don't beat his ass, it was to the point at the end, towards me leaving him, I was fucking his ass up. I was fucking him up, y'all. Like, I got tired. And when you get tired, I knew I needed to get out this relationship. Because if I do not get out this relationship, I'm going to either be dead or in jail. One of the two. And it took my daughter was 3 at the time. It took my 3-year-old daughter to open my eyes. When she sat in the back seat of the car as I'm driving, y'all, driving down the street, she telling me like, why are you with him? I don't like him. He needs to go to the jail. When she said if she had a gun, she would shoot him, I knew that wasn't my daughter talking to me. So it was time for me to let him go. And that was the last. When my daughter told me that, I promise you, I never spoke to that man again. I wound up moving, changing my number. I never spoke to that man again. Like, people take these abusive relationships as a game, but people out here really dying over this shit. You got young women dying every day. These kids losing their mamas because they with a man that don't love themselves or love a woman and probably never even love their mama strong enough. That shit not cool. I told God, when I was in my abusive relationship, I thought that was my punishment, y'all. I swear I thought a lot of things was my punishment. I thought that was my punishment for doing my husband the way I did him and me putting my hands on him. To the point that shit had me calling my husband like, I apologize. I should never put my hands on you like that. I know how I feel. I should never been telling you to do such. Like, I was literally apologizing to him because I understood him. But going through something like that, it changes you, like, for real. Hell no. It's been 5 years, 6 years since I've been in an abusive relationship. Yeah, I have my handsome guy who I talk to or whatever. We done lived together and everything. It ain't ever got that far where we had to put our hands on each other. We get mad, we know how to walk away. He'll go his way, I go my way. We know how not to talk and we know when to come back. Like, that's what I like about the relationship. But we don't put our hands on each other, and you shouldn't be with nobody like that. And a lot of people get in a relationship, feel like, oh, he don't put his hands on me. He might not put his motherfucking hands on you. But if his ass over there dictating on how you doing something, where you going, what you wearing, when you could do, question you, check, that's abuse. Because he ain't your daddy. He's supposed to be your significant other. He's not your dad. You're not his mom. If he over there calling you out of your name, disrespecting you, vice versa, if that woman over there disrespecting you, calling you out your name, that's abuse. Because if that was your man, that would be your king. And if that was your woman, that would be your queen. Why? And then what kills me is these kids be in this households and see this shit. I grew up seeing it in both households. And I always told myself I would never want to be in a relationship like that. But I got it. But I thank God that I did get in a relationship like that. Because it showed me the sign, and it shows me the sign within that person. And what not to accept and what I'm not going to take in the next relationship. It taught me something. And it taught me I didn't let that relationship break the shit out of me either. I got up and I got out of it. I lost a lot of people when I was in that relationship. They didn't want to be bothering me because they didn't understand why I was saying let somebody do that to me. But I got out of it. I got out. I know a lot of people that's in abusive relationships and they don't even know how to get out. Because a lot of women, especially us women, when we in that relationship, especially if we have a man and that man is taking care of the household, our first mind is, we need him. We need the income. No, you don't, baby. You don't need him. You can do it yourself. It's all in your mind. I'm telling you. I thought that shit too. When I was with my husband, I needed him. Look at me now. We've been separated damn near 7 years. I would have never thought. I done had cars, houses, everything. I would have never thought. His ass sitting there like I would have never thought. To this day. I prayed. I said, God, please, you get me out this relationship. I promise you I'll never put my hands on nobody else. He like, you want to do all that fighting? I'm going to show your ass. That's how I felt. But he got me up out that relationship. And once he took me out that relationship, he set his ass the hell down. That man turned around and got with somebody else and broke this child's nose. Broke her whole face. Okay? That could have been me. That could have been me. I was like, thank God, because that could have been me, y'all. It's gonna hurt. And yes, I'm not gonna say it's easy to leave an abusive relationship. No, because look how many times I told y'all he done fucked me up and I done went back. And we was only together for 8 months. That 8 months felt like forever. That's how, like, he went from being a nice person to a 360 in literally a month or two. Like, the first 2 months he was cool, but as soon as he moved in with me, it was another him. You never know nobody for real until you live with them for real. I'm telling you. Like, he was possessive, abusive, physically, emotionally. I can't tell you financially because he ain't have shit. He had shit, y'all. He had nothing. He to this, like, God forgive me, but he ain't had nothing. Horrible. Like, it starts with us as mothers and how we raise our sons. Well, I have to tell my sons every day. Like, I'm teaching my sons to open. When they see me going to the car, open my door. Open your sister's door. Because when you get your woman or your wife, I want you to already have that in you. And you better know, like, no, they can't put my daughter don't hit them, but they definitely know not to hit her. I will beat their heads. Like, that's not okay. But no, they don't do that. Like, they don't hit their sister. Like, I don't believe in it. Because you can use your words. Turn on. Tell. But yeah, so I just want, like, I get y'all, like, for real. It's stressful and you don't want to be. A lot of people don't realize, a lot of us black women are sick, and 99.999 we sick because we stressed the hell out. And 9 out of 10 we stressed out because we got these kids, and then we got a nigga that's just leeching up and just laying. That's why you got to get to know yourself, learn yourself, love yourself. Because once you love yourself, know yourself, learn yourself, ain't no man up in here. It feels so good to come in the house to my kids. You're not going to deal with that. You're not going to accept that. Like, that's why you don't get out of a relationship and jump into the next one. Grow yourself. Because then you're not going to make that same pattern. That's the story time I was trying to tell y'all all day. Finally got us through it. But please, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. And tell me, like, I mean, I have plenty of stories on lots. So, it's just one of the most. But we have another story time. But love yourself, y'all. Pray to God. Love yourself. Love your kids. And that's it. You don't need nobody else with that. I promise you. It'll get better. It's hard in the beginning, but it definitely would get better. I can promise y'all that. I'm still doing me. It's getting better every day. I love myself more now than I did when I had everything. And that's a lot of people like, what? But you got to go through the journey to understand. You got to go through the journey to understand. But love you guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, and see you next time on Trina Butterfly and Believe. Peace.